Hello, my name is Abe, welcome back to Slay the Spire. Another run of Watcher Ascension level 4 attempts. Bound Hades hates it, which means it must be good. I'm gonna go for the gold. I love getting early gold, and I wanna hit up the shop and spend it on something good. We can put up enough block turn 1, and then I think against Jawworm, you wait for Eruption. So I'll admit, you know, I've had some pretty up and down runs in Slay the Spire up against the, or playing as the Watcher here, I should say. But I really just don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't know how to build the deck yet. You know, it's still a new character. Pardon me if I'm not building the character perfectly. Cut through fate, just lucky, consecrate. I think I'm gonna go cut through fate. It's actually very poor damage, but it's a scry synergy. It makes weave a little bit more takeable. It's card draw, which did kind of ruin us on the last run. Admittedly, consecrate is a pretty good card, and now that it's actually, you know, doing more damage, it was upgraded in one of the patches. I also do like Just Lucky. Just Lucky is a pretty good card if you're trying to go infinite, or you know, if you have Unceasing Top, you can scry away the expensive cards to get the cheap ones. And, you know, upgraded, you get 7 value, you know, 4 damage, 3 block for 0 energy. That's pretty decent. But I'm gonna go for Cut Through Fate, just to see. So if we want to draw, we don't really care about those 2 cards, just dump them. I don't know what I would prefer to get instead of those 2 cards, but we already had the 2 defense we were going to play. I don't even think I shouldn't have done that. Does it really matter though? But I don't think you need to worry so much about establishment. We're gonna go retain build. What was I gonna say? I don't freaking remember. We got Establishment though. Establishment is a pretty good card. It does incentivize anything that gives you retain. So I would like to try to go for retain. I also do like White Beast Statue and Gambling Chip. I think they're both amazing. Gambling Chip does give you your turn 1 draw, but getting potions every combat, that's gotta be better, right? Getting a potion means every combat you can use a potion. That it feels like it's the better option, doesn't it? And it might be the better option. I mean, it used to be a boss relic. How can I say no to buying a boss relic from a store, you know? I'll do it. Okay, this is actually pretty fine, because we don't care about establishment or fasting against this guy. We want offense. Dump those. Bum 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 bum. Halt, Flying Sleeves, Meditate. Flying Sleeves retains, so it's probably... Oh, but Meditate allows you to retain cards. So if you establish into Meditate, then next turn you can play cards for free. This seems like a perfect run to try that on. Now, I don't know if it's going to be any good, and I also don't know if the retain synergy will work well early because of the fact that we've added in basically no attacks, and we might go up against a Burning Gremlin Knob. But, dude, it just feels good to maybe try to make a retain synergy work with Establishment. I've been trying to do it for so long. God damn it. At least we have potions, but I absolutely hate it. We're going to definitely play Fasting. You might as well play Miracle to get it out, so you don't give him the strength gain, but... Oh well! Enter Calm, end your turn. Eruption, can't Vigilance. If we erupt, we take 32 damage and we do none! I hate it! I actually just straight up hate it. Gremlin Knob might kill me, and if he kills me, I'm going to quit Slay the Spire and never play it ever again. Okay, so these cards are going to be free, and we have a full turn. So Erupt, Strike, Strike, Cut Through Fate. Wow, please give me one more attack. Oh, thank you. Okay, that was not too bad. That was not too bad. Retain, enter Calm Exhaust. Not really what I'm looking for. Step and Strike, I think, is just pretty garbage. 10 block and 10 damage, you know, for 3, or if you change stances for 2, or if you change stances twice for 1. Way too finicky to get operational, I think. Now, the Reach Heaven is pretty good. It's 35 damage for 2 energy. The problem is, it takes a long time to actually get the damage out of it because you have to draw through violence. Now, you can play Reach Heaven and then on a future term hit Divinity, hit Wrath. But wouldn't you rather just have 1 card that does that amount of damage as opposed to 2? You know, this counts as card draw for your future. It removes 1 card draw from your future turns. It doesn't feel like a very good card. Now, when you can Establishment and hold on to cards with Retain, maybe you can make something happen there. But if we're going to rock Retain, let's try to go Retain, not take that card, you know? So let's get Establishment Innate. Establishment Meditate is going to be a good combo for us. We'll get Juzu Bracelet. I will fight this Elite, which means we have to go to the shop. I guess we don't have to go to the shop, but I want to. A second Establishment. And unfortunately, we don't have any Retain cards. Because of course we don't. Sash Whip is pretty nice for weakness. Could go like Third Eye, card removal, remove a base defend. Just makes the deck slightly better. Fight this Elite, see what happens. Do we have Fasting? We do. Helps against the Slaver, so we're not going to be hit with vulnerability every single turn. We might even be able to kill on this turn, but we, I mean, 9 plus 12. $21 plus 20 is not enough. If we draw and we get 1 more strike, we can kill on turn 1, but I'd rather not. I mean, I'd rather not take any damage, but we're going to take damage if we don't use a potion anyway. So do you use both potions to kill, or 1 potion to put up enough block on this turn, and still have to use a potion on the next turn? I guess you use both potions to kill on this turn, right? Although you have to draw an attack. So we're not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is put up enough block and, you know, play Fasting, take 1 damage, end our turn. That kind of sucked. White Man says, I love that Eruption upgraded costs 1. I don't care that it actually costs 1, because I'm never really playing it for that energy amount anyways. Or what I should say is, it just doesn't matter to me, because usually you're exiting Calm State, and if you're not, then you're gonna have an energy problem. But if it's late in the run that you've upgraded Eruption before anything else, then what are you doing? Like, I just don't understand. It just doesn't seem that good for me. I don't care about Calm and Wrath. I want Divinity as my state. Divinity is the best state. It's the best around. We should definitely play Establishment and Meditate. You get 2 free cards next turn. And now, having free cards means that you're totally screwed. That's a pretty good combination. Where's my Retain? I'll take Sanctity, though. You don't want to spoil the new character? That's perfectly understandable. When is the next game on today's stream? Probably like an hour, Ben Chomp. Can Vigilance, Eruption in the same turn, 3 energy? I guess that's a very good point. But why not just play Eruption then, you know? Why play Vigilance first? And if you're taking damage, you're still going to be taking damage, so why not just put up blocks and then slow play it? That's kind of where I'm going with it. That's why I don't understand why Wrath is always going to be your best option, because I don't think it is going to be your best option. I think it definitely depends. Well, I hate this turn, but we're going to erupt next turn. So let's hold on to... Well, actually, let's strike to make sure that we can actually get strike. Vulnerability. It's a pretty good turn. In fact, we can kill him with the fire potion next turn, which makes this a pretty good... Actually, we don't even need to use a potion. Makes that a pretty good elite fight. Next attack deals 5 damage. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. Apply vulnerability. We don't need those right now. We got other things to upgrade as well. Okay. Discard all 3. Then, when you play Miracle, you'll get them for free. We want Sanctity, and we want a Strike. I need to add as many Meditates as possible. That would be really good for this deck. Cut through Fate. Another Meditate totally works. You know, we can slow play a little bit. We get cards for free. Hiya! Why was the strike 0? Hold on. Oh, the establishment into Meditate. It's making cards free forever. I had no idea. I love it. Okay. Yo, this is a pretty good combination now that I understand it. Retain! Where's my retain cards? I will go Sash Whip, though. Making the enemy weaker seems pretty decent. And, let's upgrade it for 2 turns of weakness. Maybe we should have gone for Crush Joints for vulnerability, because we really don't have a lot of damage output right now. But we do have, you know, Flex Potion Artifact, which we can play, which is not that bad. Let me draw. Like fasting? Okay. Well, you know, actually... Strike, Miracle. I did it wrong. I should have Miracled, Strike, Sash Whip. Okay. We're gonna want to play that. Why are you doing so much damage? I guess I have a lot of HP. We're gonna drink the Flex Potion. We need the damage. Good lord, do we need the damage. And just hoping for more... I was gonna say more blocks. You know what? Play it. You gotta make cards free. In block. Attack. Weakness. Hit him. Meditate. You're definitely gonna want to play basically every single turn, specifically to add cards to make them free. Every turn we can, if we draw Meditate, we can make 2 cards free. So now this card is free. This strike is free. Then we make Vigilance and Eruption free. Or actually, they're not going to be free. They're only going to cost 1, though. So, like, why not draw, erupt, sash, cut, strike, strike, scry, Meditate's coming up. We got a ton of energy. Honestly, we don't even need to remove ourselves from the Wrath state, because we are going to, or he's not going to attack on this turn, and he is not quite dead, but he'll be dead next turn. Making cards free. I understand this build now. I understand what we've done to the build, which is we've made a possibly going infinite build. Dude, Master Reality is also incredible here. Every turn you get a free block or a free attack. This is an interesting one, because I feel like we could go for elites, but the extra energy is just so worthwhile. But we don't need that much energy if you establishment meditate cards, so maybe you don't care about the extra energy. I hate it, but let's go hard on the elites and see what happens. We have potions, a lot of potions. Maybe that's all we need to fight some elites. We're gonna go the path that gives us as many rests, though. It's like middle path gives us 2 elites. Right path gives us up to 3, but because there's no rest in between the elites and there's a guaranteed elite, I'm gonna go the middle path. It also allows us to hit 1 shop with about 250 gold, which is pretty decent. And also, because we have Lantern, I guess we do have enough energy turn 1 to usually be okay. We want Cut Through Fate next turn because we want to hit Meditate. I'm okay taking 3 damage. I could use both potions to avoid taking damage altogether, but let's wait on that a little bit. Weirdly enough, I feel like an Unceasing Top might work for us. Is Meditate. Master Reality needs to be upgraded to make it 1, because then it'll actually give us a free card for 1 energy every turn. Dude, I'll be honest, I'm tempted to use both potions, just to wipe 1. I can't put up 12 block. I can kill a bird. I can knock a bird down, but you know what? Let's just do this. Makes it much easier. Don't know what I'm looking for there. I guess I was looking for Master Reality, but we're just gonna meditate anyways. Keep Sash Whip and Sanctity. Make them free forever. Sanctity, Defend, Master Reality. I think. Do 5 damage. I can't kill anyone on this turn, so Sanctity. Defend. Might as well hit. Might as well Master Reality. Give me a Smite every turn for... It's not going to be free. It's only going to be free the turn after you get it, I think. But that's still pretty cool. Can we... Yeah, we can do this. All we need is 1 attack, and we're gonna get it with Smite. But he's doing 32 damage. That bird is doing a lot of damage. Add Smites. Cleansing Evil is kind of the card that we want. Lose Fasting, lose Gold, lose Liquid Bronze. You can take my Fasting for now. We can add in another one, and honestly, the Anchor I think is better. Now we will lose the Artifact Protection against this guy, but that's okay. Watch this. 4 Smites! They're so expensive! Oh, wait a minute. Look at that! Look at that! That's... Yes, but that's the ideal combo that we want. We want to be able to add Smites to our hand and make them all just instantly playable. Dude, also Fasting. Card removal's cheap. We should start removing basic strikes. We could go for Strange Spoon, but I don't think we need to. I would much prefer to not fill up my deck full of attacks, full of Smites or safeties. I'd much prefer to draw other cards and just get one for free every turn with Master Reality. So I don't think we're going to take strange spoon. Although it is interesting. I think we are going to take fasting, because we literally just gave up one for a relic. Hey, Blue Bug. Hello, welcome. How you doing? Hi, hell. And Blind and Secret Weapon could also be worthy additions. I mean, Blind upgraded is effectively block, and the only thing we have that is weakness is Sash Whip, which requires you to attack. And Blind Whip is cheap. Yeah. I'm gonna go for it. We have enough potions. We're gonna go for the elites. But I think the weakness is probably good for us. I do hate this turn, though, because we are going to get it. I'm also going to go a little deep on the potions. We're going to get hit for 5. We're going to get hit for 5 again. I really want to play Master Reality. It's just too expensive. Actually, we might be able to play it now. Am I okay taking 2 damage? No, we can wait for Cleansing Evil next turn. Let's make sure we take none. And then next turn we should be able to kill him with Miracle. Well, not with Miracle, but, you know, Cleansing Evil, get Force Mites, they'll all be cheap. That's a lot of damage. Plus, if we get Eruption, we can go to town. Did not get Eruption. And actually, we can't even really come that close to killing you, which makes me very sad, which means we're going to take a lot of damage. I hate it. I hate it. I hate you, you freaking jerk of a snake plant. Actual worst enemy in the entire game. I hate this guy. He is so difficult. He does so much damage every turn. Just waiting to get the Eruption. At least we're not going to be made weak again, and I think... Wow, we didn't get Eruption. I was going to say I think we could draw Eruption, but we didn't get it. I don't even think I can kill him. I can put up enough... Okay, no, we got him. I'm gonna say, like, you've got to be dead at some point, you frickin' jerk. Retain, enter, calm, no thank you. If a card doesn't have Retain, I really don't want it. So I'm gonna fight an elite. Book of Stabbing scares the crap out of me. At least we're taking no damage turn 1. Make you weak. Scry. We want Meditate, but I'd actually prefer to get the other Meditate. The other Meditate is much better. $18. I'd really like to play Master Reality, we just don't have the... You know what? We do have the energy for it. I'm gonna take Safety because we have Cleansing Evil. Then we're gonna put a Vigilance and a Meditate into our hand. We want to, you know, keep rolling the free energy forward, basically. Although, actually, you can't play both Meditates in the same turn. Just keep that in mind. We could Erupt. Have 3 energy, play this, have 1 energy. Nah. Slow play it, slow play it. Can I put up 14 block? I can, and we can play a Meditate. Scry, dump those, then Meditate Vigilance again. It's gonna be free now. Just slowly making our deck freer and freer. 18 damage. There's enough block. Get those smites. Make them all free. It's gonna be a slow fight, but I think it's gonna be a good fight. And now basically we just wait for Eruption. We wait for Eruption, we play all of our attacks, and we go to town. That's how I think this plays out. Very slowly knock him down. Okay, well, do you do it now? 24, 24, 24, 72 damage. Not even nearly enough for a kill, but then we'll get another 14 plus 12 on top of that, another 16, so 72 plus 16, 86 damage plus 9, 95 damage, not even freaking close. Unless you draw something that's free. I don't think this is when you want to pop. So, if it's not when you want to pop, maybe you should just play the smites, but I really think you should hold them. Dude, I don't know. That's enough block. So then draw the blind. Make a card free. Make the Cut Through Fate free, because it's draw. So safety is, it's baseball. It's safe. Someone made it to the base and they're not out. That's what it is. 18 damage. Can we attack on this turn? No, but we can still play things. Cut Through Fate. Dude, I really want to get other cards and make them free. But I also got to hit you at some point. So do it like this. Give me the Sanctity for free. I know I'm not playing the smites, but I'm just kind of waiting for a good time to erupt. Is this it? Eruption, Sash Whip, that's 20 plus 72. 92 plus 9. 92 plus 9 doesn't get us where we need to go. But we can end turn in the calm state. Okay, we're gonna go now. There we go. We take 4 damage. You will die next turn. And we'll have done it. That was the longest combat I've ever had against this guy, I feel. But it did work. Dude, Deceive Reality is exactly what I'm looking for. Anything that gives us retain cards. Now, Apparition, they're not retain. And costing 33 max HP when they're not upgraded does not seem that good. You know, we don't have Lesson Learned. We can't make them get upgraded, so I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna rest. I know we need to upgrade cards like Master Reality, but I want to fight the other elite. Yang, whenever you play an attack, gain 1 temporary dex. I'm gonna take it because we can just spend Artifact for Dexterity. It actually doesn't seem that bad. Sometimes you won't have Artifact to protect you, but we can spend Artifact for Dexterity. We just have to pay very close attention to it. Okay, so this is immediately going to be free on the next turn. We have enough block. You might as well, in that case, scry for the next turn. Weakness plus fasting is okay. Then meditate to make 2 cards free. Give me a Deceive Reality and a Third Eye. Now we have 4 zero-cost cards in hand. I love it. If we can kill the one on the right, we should play fasting. At the end of the turn, though. But before we kill him. Look, it's complicated. You would do 20 damage with the double damage from Eruption, but I can't kill the Fungi Beast on this turn, so I feel like we should not do that now. We should play Deceive Reality. For 0, it adds a free block next turn. That's pretty good. I don't really want to gain Dex, so I'm going to strike. You know what? This will actually maintain the Dex bonus, but it'll do it in one burst instead of piecemeal. I'm still going to play it. We're going to play a block. Next turn, what do we want? Honestly, Master of Reality seems like a pretty good one. How much damage is coming in? 20 exactly. Well, there's enough block. Yeah, because the Dex down gets hit by the artifact debuff. Okay, Master Reality we definitely want to play. We also want to put up 25 block. There's 13, there's 6, there's 7. That's enough. That's enough. Miracle, Mastery of Reality. I still want safeties, I think. And I say I still want safeties because these guys don't get stronger every turn, but if we can get enough blocks in hand, we can eventually just kind of go to town on them. So this is like exactly what I want. Is I want to slowly make my entire deck free, slow play it a little bit, $23 damage, huh? This is free. Those are going to be free attacks next turn. We need to get those cards, a lot of cards upgraded right now, but I'm kind of going elite fighting right now, which should hopefully work for us. 14, which means you're going to do 6... No, you're going to do 21 damage. 2 safeties gets us 21 damage if we kill the Fungi Beast, and I really think that we should kill him. We also do get temporary Dex up, meaning that 1 safety, 1 defend gets us there. Might as well play this one, because that one's going to be free. We'll meditate to get a couple of cards for free next turn. We have 6 free cards. I love it. I love what we got going on. It's working. We should smite. Punch through the armor and you get free temporary Dex. Then we'll end with a meditate to give me a meditate next turn. Now these meditates are going to be free. Free forever! 14 damage, huh? Well, a 2 blocks does it. So why don't we just play 2 blocks? Try to punch down his artifact protection, didn't work. But we'll meditate, and next turn for free, we will have a... Give me a Cut Through Fate and another meditate. Just having a free card of your choice next turn, love it. You're doing 10 damage, which means you will do 20 if I erupt. We can easily get that much block. I think I'm okay entering the state this turn. There's a small chance that we can even get enough block and, you know, not take any damage. That would be lovely. Might as well play the base defense. You're doing 20. We have 30 block. That's perfect. Next turn, give me a Sash Whip. Now we have 4 free safeties and a Sash Whip. Sash Whip. Cool Whip. I'm loving the run. It's got something going on. I also feel like if we can get some... I mean, honestly, give me just a couple of strikes. If we can get some more fastings, we can gain a lot of dex every combat. That seems pretty good. Give me a safety sanctity. I just want card draw right now. Then honestly, cleansing evil, meditate, cleansing evil. Maybe it'll cost X minus 1. I don't know. There's a small chance. Alright, we got him. That was a very slow fight, but it was a good fight. Problem is that many of the enemies will kick the crap out of us if we go that slow. Many of the elites. Like these guys adding the wounds, they suck. We're gonna have to kill them much faster. So I'm gonna go Power Potion. Whenever you scry, gain block at the start of your turn, scry. Whenever you switch stances, gain 4 block. I'm gonna go for the one that gives us block, even though I kinda hate it. I will use the other potion. A free Reach Heaven seems pretty decent. In fact, if we double damage on that, we're not even close to a kill. Don't worry about it. Establishment. Reach Heaven. Defend. I mean, damage is incoming. There's nothing really that you can do about it. But we can make Reach Heaven cheap, and then if we draw those free attacks, we're very happy about it. So, maybe that's what we do here. Vulnerable, 9 damage, 12 damage. Not even close. We are going to get hit. We're also going to be made weak and vulnerable. I think this is a good fasting opportunity. Like fasting, Third Eye, meditate. We do take like another 15 damage on the turn, but we slowly start making things better for ourselves. You know, slowly start adding in free cards that we can start playing, or cheap cards rather. This fight is not really what I wanted, but I think it's better than the Gremlin Leader. I really do. Gotta do like 3 more damage to you. I hate it. But we will gain block by scrying. Then we can draw Sash Whip. At least get 1 kill. Still taking 2 damage, but 2 damage is not that much. Maybe a different card order would have been warranted there, though. Just because of the fact that, you know, we were gaining the temporary dex, taking 2 damage. Not that bad. I'll take a free vigilance. Dude, actually gaining block for every scry is pretty decent. What does Nirvana upgrade to? Innate or more block? Now, unfortunately, I think I just have to play blocks in this turn. I want to play the meditate, but I think we got to slow play that turn. Take 0 damage. I don't know what we're waiting for is the problem. Okay, we're gonna scry. We're gonna take 8 damage. At least you're dead this turn if I want you to be, and I definitely want you to be. We're gonna take 7 damage. There's nothing I can do about that. Unfortunately, there's also nothing that I can put into my hand except for smites. Meditate's not gonna hit any cards. But at least you're dead. We get Peace Pipe and Akabibo. Your first attack deals 9 damage each combat. Lovely. It's horrible. I hate it. Flying Sleeves. It's a retain attack. Deal 6 damage twice. I know we have a hard time killing things right now, but I don't think we want that retain. I think we want like Sands of Time or Carve Reality, not Flying Sleeves. I think we gotta rest. I know we got Peace Pipe. We are gonna be, using it to remove cards, but let's, ideally not die first. Ritual Dagger. Give me the gold. Next floor, we'll just, spend it. Now here, what do? I think we can actually put up a lot of block and weaken the enemy. I think I'm just gonna go for... No, go for the rest. Don't be silly. Make sure you live. Now, if I wanted to, I could... Well, I mean, I played it in the wrong order. What I could have done is Eruption, cut through Fate, then play Fasting, and then save one artifact. But I'm just going to do this because Wow, we should play Meditate instead of Deceive Reality. Actually, we can play them both. I'm just doing this, though, because I want to make sure that I am actually, getting the ball rolling, starting to get cards out that we want. So Master Reality. I think we still want safety. Because we have a card that adds Smites, Cleansing Evil. It's not amazing, but at least it's something. Easy take Crush Joints. We don't need to work, we can get the offense eventually by storing the Smites and then maybe Wrathing. But the safeties, they're going to be valuable basically every turn. That's kind of where I'm thinking. Nothing to scry, that's okay. Now we got 2 free safeties. Dude, we gotta upgrade Master of Reality. It costing 1 is just so much better. Let's strike first. Then play the defends, see if you need to play another safety. We do to take no damage. We add 2 safeties, we remove 1. If we can build up 5 safeties that are free, we're not taking damage during any of his big attacks. We can slow play him. Actually don't want either of these, but we'll just take the strike. I discarded it, never mind. What did you give me? Meditate. We already have a Meditate. I don't need your Meditate, I got my own Meditate. So we're gonna discard all of those cards in order to get them with the Meditate. Now our status effect enablers are free. You're doing 43 damage. That shouldn't be a problem. I'm okay taking 1 damage. We'll Meditate something good. We don't need to make anything free here. I'm actually just gonna take Crush Joints to do damage. Safety is not T-pose. He's a baseball, like umpire, ref, watching the base, and he's given the safe call out. Safe! It's American baseball, look it up. The watcher is sliding to a base. I don't know which base it is. It's not a T-pose. Anyways, what are we doing? We gotta kill the other orb. The other orb hasn't taken any damage. I hate it. Vigilance is coming up. Let's erupt on this turn, actually. And by doing so, we can get more card draw. So I'm gonna play a safety because I want to draw an attack. Basically, exactly this. And I'm gonna go Vigilance. We definitely overblocked, but I do not want to end in the double damage state, because I don't want to have to put up 48 block on this turn. Crush Joints is fine. It's just damage. Let's put up some blocks. Let's Cleansing Evil. We can't meditate, but we're getting 3 smites. Now we gotta start playing some of these, of course. $30 damage. If we erupt, it's 60. We can actually put up enough block, but we don't have smites in hand, so I really don't want to erupt. I think what we do here is we just scry, you know, you get good cards next turn, you say, what do you need to play this turn to take no damage? We meditate next turn. Next turn, what do you want free? Probably Crush Joints. You hit him. You hit him. You add another safety. I'm actually going to play these to dump them because I don't want them. We'll meditate the same 2 cards again. Crush Joints, Sash Whip, Vigilance, Cut Through Fate, give me the blind, play a safety. This guy is never going to hurt us, but it is going to take a billion years to actually kill him. This seems like a good turn to attack, though. We can put up enough block, we have a smite in hand. He's doing 72 damage, but I don't think it's going to matter. There, we take 1. Just let me attack him. Let me attack him! I'll hold on to the meditate. I would like to draw some specific cards next turn, I think. Any attacks might even do it. Bum, ba, ba, da, bum. Good lord, this was a long fight, but it worked! Snecko Oil. Draw 5 cards, randomize the cost of cards in your hand. Can work. You know, we can randomize the cost of cards in your hand, and then, if they're expensive, make them cheap with retaining. Transform your hand into miracles. No! Diva Form and gain 9 plated armor. Yes! Ragnarok. Do a whole bunch of damage. You know, we do need to do more damage, but if we get plated armor, we can always Master Reality Smite. You know, we don't need... Dude, I hate this so much. We don't need to Master Reality safeties if we have Deceive Reality giving us blocks, and we have enough block. We can always use that card to give us some more offense. So I would like to continue upgrading. I'm going to go Tiny House. We don't go in and out of states that often, so I'm going to go Tiny House. Deceive Reality is a good card to get upgraded, and Sands of Time is the attack that I want. It's going to lower its cost by 2 every turn. That's perfect. Now, we do not need to fight elites, but we should. I like this path. Possible optional 3 elites plus early shop. So, establishment, yes. Diva Form, yes. Currently taking no damage. Do you fasting? I think you do, because then you can attack to gain a couple of extra decks. So, dude, honestly, wait a minute. Why don't you Snecko? Okay. Now we have a whole bunch of cards that cost a random amount, and they're going to cost this amount forever, but, you know, we're not just permanently confused anymore with that Snecko Oil potion. This is a better potion, I feel. I think we should play Master of Reality. I think we want smites because we want to go, you know, fast against this guy. I think we should play a couple of attacks to gain decks and then play a block. We only have 1 burn to worry about. We only need to put up 12 block on this turn. Actually, a Vigilance Deceive Reality does it. So we're gonna do that. Crush joints. Took no damage. Sands of Time. It's a good card. All we need to do is wait on it. 12 damage. Well, I think you play... Actually, here's what I think you do. I think you play Safety Cleansing Evil. Then next turn, you're gonna get... Actually, we didn't need to do that because of Diva Form, but you're gonna get 1, 2, 3 smites, combined with a 4th smite, combined with Sands of Time. That's gonna be 26 plus another 48 damage. That might even be enough to kill you. I'm gonna go for the Cleansing Evil, though. We're not playing Meditate, but that's okay. So, smite, 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 Sands of Time. Okay, we're getting there, getting there. Do you play Collect? Do we have a Sash Whip? We do. Collect can be interesting, but we want to make things free. We don't need the extra energy. We don't have an energy relic, but I don't think we care about Collect when we can make cards free and play them for free when they retain. We are fighting the Time Lord. Yeah, they changed Snecko Oil. It doesn't change the cost of cards drawn. It changes the cost of every card in your hand. At the time that you play the potion and you draw. Diva Form did not get nerfed, it's just not upgraded. Collect. Dude, I really like it. And it's pre-upgraded, you can play it for 0. I'm gonna take it. I kinda hate it, but I kinda like it, and I don't really know what to do about it. Master of Reality. I think we want blocks because we can put up enough blocks and then kill the spiker with it. So we're gonna weaken you. Establishment Master. Give me safeties. It's hard to draw with these repulsors, so I think this is the way to go. 9. You're gonna be doing 18 damage. I can put up enough block, but we should actually just wait with Sands of Time. Sands of Time gives us the damage output now. We don't need to worry about it. Well, we don't really get that much out of it, but we get 1 dex. Getting a couple of decks out of a fasting makes me want to add in, 1 or 2 more, but it's, hard to do. Okay, well, I mean, we should kill one. Get the other one close to death. Let's not worry about collecting, let's just meditate back a couple of cards that we're gonna want. I think actually the Eruption is nice. If we get some decent attacks, maybe we can kill the Spiker. Nah, that's okay. Actually, you know what? I am gonna hit the Spiker with Eruption. He's not doing that much damage. We have plenty of safeties. All we need now is attacks. Bum, 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 bum. $13 damage. Well, I don't want all of these safeties. I like them, I just don't need them all every turn. There we go, this is better. I took damage for no reason. Yep. Great play, Abe. Just don't play a block and just take 12 damage for no freaking reason. All right, you know what? At least we got him. At least we got him. Protect. We don't need it. I think we have enough block. Toxic Egg, a little late. At the start of each turn, Scry, pretty decent. Chemical X. Chemical X would hit... You know what? It hits Collect, it hits Cleansing Evil. Chemical X seems like a wonderful addition. I think another Sands of Time makes a wonderful addition. I think a Matrushka is way too little too late. I don't think we need to take Toxic Egg. We just want to upgrade the cards that we have right now. Potions can be very good. Let's dump the Poison Potion, take a Duplication Potion. Let's remove a card, remove a basic strike. I'll take a Sands of Time. 2 Sands of Times, to me, basically means... Also, you know, Spirit Shield could actually be pretty decent with Dex up. Will Dex hit it? Is my only question. Dude, let's see. I'm still trying to figure out, you know, the character a little bit. It's only like my 8th ever run of this girl. It's probably more like 10, but I don't know. Need to play an attack to make this work. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna take 6 damage. I don't mind. I really don't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Cleansing Evil. Actually, wait a minute. If we... Cleansing Evil, Erupt. We have no way of gaining extra energy after that. Explosive Potion, but the Erupt... We should use a potion because we have White Beast statue. Can I kill one on this turn? Eruption, Sash Whip. Why is it doing 18 damage? Vigor, oh, because of Akabebo. So I'll do 18, then this will do 20. If I Flex Potion, it'll be doing 23 and 30. I might have to use both potions, but I think I'm going to on this combat. These guys get pretty tough pretty quick. Or am I okay taking 6 damage? I don't know if I'm okay taking 6 damage or not. We do have an elite coming up, but we have to use some potions. Okay, I'm gonna use the potions then. Erupt. Sash. We only need to use the 1 potion, I suppose. We should Cleansing Evil, and we should Miracle. Also, or Meditate. Also, Meditate enters Calm at the end of your turn. That's really good. I have not been considering that at all, actually. But you can Erupt into Meditate at the end of your turn. That's unbelievably good. Why have I not been doing that? We've been trying to say that. Also, Spirit Shield does not gain extra block from Dexterity, but it does count it in the total. Gain 2 block for each card in your hand. It doesn't go 3 block, 4 block, 5 block, but it does say 8 block plus 3, 11 block. Spirit Shield is not as good as I thought it was. We're going to remove it. Anyways. Yeah, it's not that good. Next turn, Diva Form Collect is decent. Meditate, hold on to a... Oh, let's hold on to a Meditate. You're doing 11 damage, huh? Well, I'd like to not take any, which probably means we Deceive Reality, defend... Actually, wait a minute. No, yeah, we gotta do it like this. Deceive Reality, defend, strike, collect, meditate. Collect, it gets played for 3. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. You're doing 20 damage. But we got plenty of offense. You're dead. Carve Reality. It's the other piece of the puzzle I was kind of looking for, and we got it now. I would love to upgrade these cards, but we just don't have the opportunity to it. And we have cards to remove, especially now that I made that mistake with the... Well, we're going to take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Especially after I made that mistake. with Spirit Block, whatever it is. I mean, it could still be good, giving us like 20 block, 30 if it was upgraded if we have a full hand, but I don't think it's as good as I thought it was, you know? Can't kill you, which is fine. Alright, let's use it. Let's actually play that card. If we can make it free, I mean, even then, making it free, who cares? We have other things that give us a block. Still doesn't seem like super incredible. Alright, those guys are killed. Do I really have no blocks? And this is why I like getting the safeties, though, because now we're... Actually, you know what? We're going to take 1 damage because of the plated armor. I wish it was 0. Give me a safety. Meditate. Give me some blocks. Down Hades says Spirit Shield needs to be 3 block, then 4 upgraded. I mean, I can see it being good value, but... For 2 energy, if you have 5 cards in hand and it only counts 4 of them, that's 8 block for 2 energy. That's horrible. Protect is 13, I think, for 2 energy, and like 17 upgraded, maybe 15? Unless you're adding and retaining a lot of cards, you don't care about Spirit Shield, and if you're retaining a lot of cards, usually you have an idea of when you're going to play them, so you don't really need to get value block like that. It just doesn't seem like it fits any archetype. I thought that maybe, decks would hit it exponentially. Well, not exponentially, but geometrically. But it doesn't. It just adds, 1 or 2 block. This doesn't seem that good. Anyways. Give me collect. We will play fasting. We will smite if we have the opportunity. Gives us +1 permanent dex. Actual trash. Again, I don't think it's actual trash. I just think it's not amazing. Could definitely be better. This is free. That should give us a lot of offense. Ideally, if we can Eruption, too. Which we can't, but that's okay. Should probably play attacks before I do this, but oh well. You gotta get hit for 28 damage. Well, unfortunately, this is the only way of doing that. You have 10 spike up. I can hit you twice. I can actually hit you one more time. Maybe I can hit you another time. Maybe we should have saved the block from safety, but this is still pretty good value. We got a safety. It's not going to be free, but we can still play it. Bit of an annoying fight, though. Got a Dex potion. I think we're going to take this over the explosive potion, knowing what's coming up. We don't want those cards. We got to start thinning out cards, but we made some mistakes with additions. We're experimenting, but we're experimenting in a method that's not actually functional, it seems like. I know we're gonna be made weak because of this, but we gain 2 decks. Dude, this turn blows! Doing 13 damage, huh? Nine. That gets us there. Gives me some smites. We can store up a lot of cards and get good value out of the slowness effect from this guy, but it is still annoying. You meditate here, maybe. Meditate vigilance. Meditate vigilant. No, meditate Meditate Crush Joints. We can't take Crush Joints because our hand was full. Oops, it's okay. We can at least enter Calm at the end of turn. So let's Erupt. No, let's Safety. 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 Erupt. We have 3 energy. Smite, 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 Sands. Meditate. What card do we want next turn? Cheap Diva Form seems pretty good. It's slow, but we still want it out there as soon as we can get it. Actually, maybe it's too slow to even be playable. Or we could double up on it and get 18 plated armor. I'm also gonna drink the Dex potion. I'm realizing we're kind of in a rough spot here. I'm gonna take 3. This elite is gonna be a pain in the butt for us. Yeah, 18 block for 2. It's just not worth it right now. I mean, I do want Crush Joints. You know, I might actually just play it to play it. Okay, taking no damage. I'll hit you once. You know, I think I'm actually gonna pop the Strength Potion. We're doing so little damage. We gotta focus on killing this guy at some point. That might be enough. Ooh, special if you Erupt. Erupt? 46 damage. Yeah, we got him. We got him. But let's make sure we do it in like the best order possible. Playing the blocks first so we do more damage with the attacks. Alright, annoying fight. Centennial Puzzle, Regen Potion, Birdface earned. Pretty good. I think a single devotion works, so that we can retain attacks and then use them on a good turn. This does feel like a devotion deck, it really does. I'm gonna skip these guys this time around. We do kind of play a little slowly. I think maybe too slowly to really make that really work. Time Lord. Because we have no energy relic, we have to make stuff cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. Have to fight another elite. Have to take Sapphire Key. Would really like to grab it. It's a pretty good relic, but this is okay. I would like to hit a I don't know. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. Why not? Dude, I hate this turn. I really want Diva Form out there, but we can't do it. We gotta put up blocks. I can get not even, you know, all the way there. I can get almost all the way there. Take 4 damage. Dude, only having 3 energy is effing killer. And I think we're gonna die on the transient again, because I just cannot get my combo going with 3 energy this early. It just doesn't work. I can put up like 20 block on this turn. That's it. That's all I can do. We're gonna live no matter what we do, but I just can't do what I want to do, you know? Okay, what if we Erupt Strike? Erupt for 18, Strike for 12. It's 30 damage. He'll go to 40. But we'll have 0 energy. It's not worth it. Like, if I just put up blocks, it's better, I think. So we'll put up blocks. Master of Reality is too slow. Crush Joints is good. Fasting, don't need. we'll, actually, Strike is a pretty good value block. Defend, Cleansing Evil, Collect. Now we can actually play some cards, but we're taking 22 damage. Luckily, I played the frickin' potion. Hit you. Hit you. Hit you. Oh, hey, you're doing 14 damage. That's how it should be. We have to play something else, though. So we're going to play a Sands of Time. Let's get Devotion going. We'll meditate. Let's bring back Sands of Time. And a Crush Joints, honestly. Keep him vulnerable so we can keep hitting him. We had one really nasty turn there. And now that that really nasty turn is over, you can see that, like, the deck functions. It does work. But we just can't do everything that we need to do turn one. It makes me think that against the elite on the next floor, we're just gonna get screwed, but I don't know. Doing 60 damage, huh? Well, make you vulnerable, hit you, hit you. If we can't put up enough block, we use the Sands of Time. That gets us there. Meditate, hold on to... I mean, honestly, keep bringing back Sands of Time. It's already free, but it's like the best attack we have. I don't think we need two of them, though. We gotta start removing cards first. And we have to fight an elite, which scares the crap out of me because these guys had a lot of wounds. Oh, Lord. Okay. At least I can kill one on turn one. No, we want that meditate. Then establish. Then give me a Cleansing Evil into the meditate. Hold on to a Sash Whip. Meditate. Because if we can erupt on this turn, we might want to, and then we can meditate at the end of the turn. Or if we can't, we're just gonna play all the attacks that we have. Okay, I mean, you know, our options are limited. We know what we can play. Smite will kill the dagger on the right. Smite kills the dagger on the right. Or a Smite Sash Whip, but Smite does more damage, so we're just gonna hold it. Smite. Gaining a little bit of temporary dex, definitely important. Gotta kill you. We could have erupted. In fact, we can Wrath right now to gain energy, then strike Vigilance to get energy back. Which means I can play both blocks, which I would much rather do. So we're gonna drink, enter Wrath state, get some energy back. We should have done this earlier in the turn, but it's still fine to do it now. Then let's bring back Meditate. You might as well bring back your best one. You're doing 25 damage. Kinda sucks. I can put up 16 block. It's expensive, but I mean, it's something. Should have erupted. For erupt, we get 2 energy back plus 1 extra dex. And we're gonna play meditate at the end of turn anyways. So if we erupt, we gain extra dex. Then we can get our Master of Reality out finally. I really want to play Third Eye though. We can do it. We can do it. Give me safety. Third Eye. Yo. Those are good cards. And then let's get Diva Form and Sands of Time in our hand. Taking exactly 0. I didn't run the math on it because I just wanted to play what we had. That's still good. Now, unfortunately, Diva Form might be a little bit too expensive to play. Actually, I think we have to play it. It's just as much block as we can put up. We're taking 1 damage. That's not bad at all. If you could just like take a turn off though, that would be wonderful. Okay, we gain 1 dex. Now a deceive reality plus this safety. I don't think it gives us 20 block. I mean, a deceive reality gives us enough block. Does it? No, we need to gain like 1 more dex to get enough block. Well, in that case, that's we have enough block thanks to the plated armor, you fool. All right, well, in that case, we'll do it like this. Now, everything in our hand is free on this turn, and you're still attacking? God, I hate you. I mean, you're still dead. I mean, that's pretty good. Then meditate. Give me a... we either want good attacks or things that are good when they're free. Give me the Sands of Time, though. Hey, you're finally not doing anything in your turn. Lovely. Well, I guess you meditate. If we bring back both Sands of Times, I think we have you next turn, but let's bring back Crush Joints, just in case we need to go after someone else. Now we gotcha. Yeah, that was not a bad elite fight. It kind of started out a little bit on the weaker side, but we got it eventually. We've upgraded 8 damage for free. No thank you. Foresight at the start of your turn. Scry. No thank you. Skip, my friend. Skip. Dude, let's do it. Another elite fight. Let's get potions. Carried by the potions. Come on. Taking no damage. Establishment. Diva form. Good stuff. Bum 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 bum. Wow, we cannot do anything. This seems like a pretty good time to Snecko. Although, we actually don't need to Snecko because we have the plated armor. I keep forgetting about that, but that is very important. We're gonna bring back... probably blocks, just because we have Sands of Time to do offense. We need to just put up blocks and then slowly hit these guys and get our X cards out as soon as we can. It's Master of Reality, safety. Wow. That's a lot of incoming damage. Third Eye. Sanctity. Deceive Reality. Safety. We have 33 block. More than that damage is incoming. This might be, again, turn to Snecko. Just see what you get. We didn't get anything that was particularly good, but, you know, we can Cleansing Evil. We can Carve Reality. We can Sands of Time. Should have played that first maybe before the defends, but maybe the defends wouldn't have been free. Or low cost anyways. Dude, you gotta go. You're far too annoying to let live for any longer. I need to play 1 more skill. We'll play Meditate, hold on to these 2 cards. I want to make Vigilance cheap so we can rat if we need to, or if we can, let's say. Let's, not worry about the expensive cards. Scry. I'd like to draw, but unfortunately we can't. Vigilance, I can attack once. Play 1 more skill. I'll add a few smites. Probably too many, but if we just get enough blocks and enough sanctity, or safeties, we'll be fine. Sanctities. Even right now, I have a full hand and Spirit Shield is 13 block for 2. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm gonna take a Protect. You know, we make it cheap enough anyways. Gonna play that. Honestly, I'm very happy that we're fighting this guy, because I know that we can kill him. We've done it before. Smite or safety? Safety, because we have Cleansing Evil for smites. Then, let's start making cards cheap. I like Vigilance. Bum 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 bum. Doing 13 damage. I can get enough block, but it does require me hitting you once in order to get. Actually, you know what? Plated armor, you fool! Plated armor! Don't forget about the plated armor. Hey, you got plated armor? Hey, Smiling Bandit! Thank you for the Twitch Prime resub. Top right, by the way. September, by the way. Thank you. Here's what I think we should do, actually. And it's a bit of a weird play, but bear with me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit you as much as we can, then play fasting. It'll save us 5 decks for 1 fasting, or for 1 artifact. And now we're 5 decks up permanently for the fight. That seems pretty good. You're doing 13, which is actually 26. We can have enough block. Dude, honestly, I'll take the Protect, but we do not want Spirit Shield. But I want to be Interruption because I think we got a good turn right here. Although he's not vulnerable, and we do not have our Vigilance. We can get it next turn with Meditate, but we can't play it on this turn. May have screwed it up slightly, but do that. We will, probably actually, we can play safeties and take no damage immediately, so let's play however many we need to. We're actually at enough. No, we gotta play more because we're not at enough block. In fact, we gotta play 2 more because we're not at enough block. This gets us there with this safety. Then, Sands of Time. Sands of Time. Kept thinking that we would gain extra decks by attacking, but we obviously didn't. Because we play things in a different order. Make him vulnerable. Safety. Safety. Taking no damage. Collect. Gain extra energy. I think we're gonna get him. It's looking more and more like he is gonna be gotten. 66 plus 84. I think we have him on this turn. But considering we have Meditate, we can always end turn in the calm state. So, you see if you get a kill, and if you don't, calm. Pair, Bag of Marbles. Not really fantastic, but it's okay. Prostrate is okay. Not amazing, but okay. I would like to save potions for the next fight, so if I don't have to play a potion, I would like to not. Against you, we know what we want. I'm gonna scry first, then Cleansing Evil. These smites, they're not here for offense. These smites, they're here to re-roll him if he's doing a nasty attack. And this is actually not that bad. We can always fasting in order to prevent being made vulnerable, I believe, on this turn. So we will play that plus a safety, and then we take no damage. So, fasting, safety, deceive, collect. 2 Sands of Time, 3 safeties, a miracle, and a safety, and another safety. Pretty good for the turn. Should probably play a miracle, but I'd rather not right now. $16 damage and shield. We can already get there. So let's play the upgraded safety. I guess if we were playing Sanctity, we could have played the non-upgraded safety. That was a bit of a mistake. And I figured there, because we had the attacks, let's just go for it. It's doing 9 damage. I'm okay with him debuffing me because we have safeties, Sands of Time, and another safety. It's not that bad. We should debuff though. Now all we need is 9 block. Okay. What do we want in hand? Probably... You know what? Give me a Vigilance Eruption. We can erupt, do damage, end turn with Vigilance. I like it. Erupt, gain energy, more damage, smite. I'd rather you not do that. 36 damage, much better. Let's Devotion. Safety. Vigilance. 28. Good enough for me. We could do it again, or we could just hold on to a Sands of Time and probably get him. Actually, we're not going to get him, because that was not the upgraded one. I keep thinking it's upgraded, but it's not. 16 block, huh? Well, we got no decks. After all that, we're still on base freaking decks. We're taking no damage. End turn. Doing 24 damage. You're doing 18 damage. Okay, well, take no damage. It does not matter however long this fight takes. We're just waiting on the divinity. There we go. You hit him, he's dead. Too slow. Good for active, or good for getting value out of the decks up, but we can make cards free, we don't need it. Spirit Shield, completely and utterly worthless. We have to get the key. $24 damage. We only need to put up like 14 block. That's 10. I guess Spirit Shield Sanctity might be what you want to do here, but let's Establishment first. F it, I mean, it's the only way we can draw, so that's what we're gonna do. And then you Miracle, Carve Reality, Collect. We can't meditate at the end of that, you fool. Ah! That's an extreme misplay. I should have collected then miracled. Had it in the wrong order. Ah! One, two, three, four, five. I'm going to enter the calm stance. Then Erupt, then Strike Smite, then Vigilance, Defend, Cleansing Evil. It gives me the most block and it plays all of our cards. This is a pretty good turn. We've got to get some stuff out. Devotion has to go. Should have played Crush Joints. You've got to go. Honestly, let's play that once to get us on a 3-turn timer instead of a 4-turn timer on Divinity. Now we just start playing blocks. What do we want from Master Reality? Safety. What do we want from Third Eye? Block. Ooh, I would love to get blind. Dude, that's too much damage. Really gonna do... I guess we have no weakness, but you're really gonna do 45 damage? God, you suck. Give me that meditate. We gotta start rolling cards around. Unfortunately, we're gonna draw and shuffle, but that's okay. He's not doing anything this turn, which is lovely. If we play Fasting, we lose the Dex, but if I play Smite... I guess I could play Smite... I hate this. Give me a Fasting. Let's gain 1 Dex, and then roll some cards over next turn. What do we want? Spirit Shield being 1 energy is okay. We will hit Divinity, though. So we might want like a high damage attack or like Crush Joints. He's gonna be weak next turn. Yes. So give me a Sands of Time. We are weak though, even though we're in Divinity state, but we have 10 energy. That's 28 block. Should have definitely played cards in a different order, I'm realizing, but, you know, it only cost us 1 card in the end. So he is going to do a buff. It gives us a turn to set up. Can I play 5 cards? I might just play 1. I guess we should play 2. We can protect and safety on this turn. He's doing 36, it's not that bad. Protect, safety. I'm okay taking a little bit of damage, but if we play this, we might not take any. But I want to make sure that I'm going to hit Divinity on the next turn. I got 2 Sands of Time, so I want to be able to play him. Yeah, taking 0 damage. And he's not doing anything. Lovely. So it's kind of a retained Divinity build this time around, but dude, just adding the 1 Divinity has just made offense so much easier because we can do damage. We can do damage. Devotion is such a powerful card in the Watcher's deck. It is amazing how good that card is. Now what do we do here? Do we upgrade? I think you definitely want to upgrade instead of remove. Just because you get so much more value out of it, I think. Again, we only have 3 energy. We need to get value out of every card we play. Maybe blind, maybe fasting. In fact, I'm gonna go fasting. Blind for the elite, but fasting just for 1 extra dex. Okay. Artifact. Get. Then... probably just a Dex potion card removal. I would prefer more potions, but okay, that's oh well, you know, it is what it is. Let's get Dex, let's get card removal. We do not care about basic strikes. And we'll fight. You guys suck big time. I would probably want to play the Dex potion, but we're gonna take damage on the turn regardless. Let's save it for now. Establishment has to go. It's an elite fight. No, I don't have the energy relic. Why did I think we had the energy relic? Kind of thinking, hold on to Sands of Times? Like, play 1, meditate? then it'll be 2 energy next turn. We're not killing anything on the next turn, but it's, you know, good damage. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. We might be able to kill him on this next turn, which will save us, it would save us an insane amount of damage. In fact, with Eruption, we absolutely can. This is gonna be a good fight and a good turn, I believe. Yeah. So, Erupt, do double damage, murder him, continue to murder him slightly more, there we go, he's dead. And even though we are in the the Wrath state, we killed him, which was incredible. And we're gonna take a little bit of damage, but who cares? We still got 73 HP. Now we do need to leave the Wrath state at some point. We can do that right now. Let's play this first. And let's play this first. And let's play this. Can get close to killing him, but not quite. So I think we block as much as we can. Which is probably Vigilance, brings him back down to 28. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but you know, I think we save the Dex potion. I don't think it's worth playing against this combat right now. We can heal up a little bit with powers, it's not too bad. Let's collect, because next turn he's, you know, gonna be doing like 20 damage max. It's not that bad. It's only 14 actually. Okay, good. And do we have any more powers to play? Nope. Kill him. Not that bad. At the end of each turn, gain 2 block for each card in your hand. It's a retain synergy, and we also get more dex from Oddly Smooth Stone. This is really good. Play all of your cards from left to right. Targets are chosen randomly, then exhaust. Well, I mean, sure. It could be funny. Okay, gain dex, gain thorns. We got 10 block immediately. I love getting powers out early. Devotion. Establishment. I think I will Miracle in order to apply status effects. Then we can do this. Then we can do this. Then we can do this. Oh, you know what? Playing the attacks cost me vulnerability. That could have been dumb. That could have been very dumb. Because now we're just gonna take a buttload of damage. But here's hoping we can actually get some block. Okay, we're gonna get some block. It was still a bit of a dumb move, but could have been worse. I should have not played the attacks, because then we wouldn't have been vulnerable. He is weak as a result, though, but we're vulnerable. So, I mean, what would you rather be? If you play attacks, you're taking damage. Right now, we're going to take 30. I think we got to go heavy block on this turn. It's not great, but thanks to the clasp, you know, it got us there. Now that we have retained cards, that clasp is giving us, you know, a decent amount of block every turn. So next turn we're going to hit Divinity. We should not play Eruption. What we want to play is... Actually, we could Prostrate into the Divinity state on this turn when he's not attacking. Yo, that seems really good. Now we actually have an opportunity to play some attacks to get him out of our hand. And Blindness is probably not going to be applied next turn. We might want to dump it to draw something else, but I'll hold it just in case. My god, you're doing so much damage. Can't quite get him where I need him to be. We're gonna live, I think. Yeah, but that was a lot of damage, and we're actually dead. I don't see us having enough block on this turn to block against the heart, which is super disappointing, but, you know, it is what it is. Give me unraveling. Yeah, we did. We unraveled. Rip. That was a fun run. The retain synergy with meditate works, but we just didn't have enough block on the turn that we needed it. I took a little bit too much damage by wasting the artifact protection. I mean, at least we had it. But hey, fun run. I had fun with it. We kind of played a different style with the meditate. I like meditate. It makes a retain plus wherever the establishment build work. But we didn't have enough blocks in our hands. That's unfortunate. We do have a lot of blocks in the deck. We just couldn't retain them. Maybe we could have added in a couple of more protects, or in fact, protects would have been pretty decent to add in. Could have added in some more protects, or again, just not being vulnerable on the first turn would have helped out a lot, because it would have saved us. I mean, it would have saved us at least 30 damage, and then maybe you survive that attack that came out at us. Oh well, I still had a blast with it. Well, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of, Slay the Spire, Watcher Edition.